In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a small bus in Minecraft. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, let's get onto the tutorial world and get this thing started. Alright, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. So guys, this one is 15 blocks long, it's 5 blocks wide, 3 if it's just the bus itself, it's just that we've got buttons and trapdoors and things like that that stick out, and it is a total of 5 blocks high. If you guys want to, you can build yourself a box to fit it in perfectly, but you don't have to at all. So to get started guys, we're going to use a block of netherite. For you guys that are in survival, use something else like, black wool, or something like, black concrete powder or black concrete. Depends on how dark you want it. You can also use a block of coal or a skulker box, things like that, tire shaped kind of things. From the front here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, then go to the 5th block. Okay, so we've got a 4 block gap from here, and we're in by 1. Leave a 1 block gap, and place down another one of those little tires that you've got there. You're going to grab yourself a polished deep slate slab now, and then place that in the middle. And coming forward, so this is the front of the bus, we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, and then just build that out right here like that. So it's sticking out by 3. Right, we're going to go to the back now. We're going to have 5 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to your block of netherite, or your wheel kind of block. You're going to place down 1 on the ends of those like that. Now a polished deep slate slab, have that in the middle. Then we're going to have 3 across the back right here. 1, 2, and 3. Now with a dark oak trapdoor, because it's the darkest trapdoor that we've got at least in the game at the minute, we're going to have 3 of those across the back here. So it kind of, probably noticed them with buses, they tend to go upwards. With a stone button now, you're going to grab that and you're going to place that on the wheels. You can also do things with item frames, and you can have item frames with like a light grey pane, glass pane, those kind of things. They also look good. I kind of like the buttons. I like to keep it simple, and then it doesn't lag as much when I got shaders on, is the main reason for me anyway. Right then guys, so what we are going to do now is switch over to our colour. Now you could switch this out for any other colour. I've gone with cyan because I've got the warped, and I kind of wanted this like kind of bluey kind of colour, and then greys going up. But feel free to switch this up for different brands that you've got in the world. We're going to actually start from the back. So where we've got the slab, we're going to place 1 block on top of that. Then we're going to go back by 1 as well. So we've just got 2 there. Leave a gap here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 blocks. Leave a gap over the wheel. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to wrap this around like that. Knock out the middle, because we actually don't need that. And I'll do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2. Okay. Now, again, because mine's blue, I've gone with warped stairs. It's the closest block to a kind of bluey kind of colour that we've got. We're going to do upside down stairs on those wheels like this. And then at the front as well, rather than doing an engine, you can switch this out, of course, for any of the kind of typical blocks that you might use, which is stuff like a furnace or a blast furnace, a smoker. Those kind of blocks work really nice for the front of the buses, but I wanted to do something a little bit different and actually have it all this kind of blue colour like this. Next bit, guys, depends on where you are in the world. So in the UK, we drive on the left. I know we're a bit weird, and because of that, we've got the entrance to the bus on the left-hand side. If you're in the rest of the world, you'll probably be driving on the right. So for that, we're going to cut out the side. But it depends on which side your Minecraft world is. Just think about these things parking up, and then, you get on the bus. Whatever that kind of side is where you're going to be going. So knock out 2 blocks just on the side there like that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to grab ourselves some... Actually, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to do this first. We're going to grab a polished deep slate stair. And across the back, we're going to have 3 stairs upside down. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 like that. Now we'll grab our grey concrete. Again, guys, if you want to switch up the colours, feel free to go for it. Right on the back here, we're going to have 2 going up. Then where we've got the wheel arches, we're going to have 2. Right in the middle of those, we're going to have 2. So that's you'll probably notice this 2 block gap going all the way around. Same over here, this wheel arch, 2 going up, then 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves a light grey stained glass, and we're going to go around the front here, all the way around there, and we're just going to go and L this like that. Now leave quite a big gap here, and that's because our doors I haven't got them sorted out on this side, are going to be quite big. You can see I've used panes for that. We'll actually grab ourselves a light grey stained glass pane as well. Save you a little bit of time later on. Just between these kind of little gaps, we're just going to put in those big bits of glass. So in the back here, and all across here, like that there. There we go. So we've got a glass on it now. So for your kind of entrance part of it, use your light grey stained glass. And what we're going to do is go up here. Now, if you guys are on like survival, something like that, where we don't have a debug stick, then this bit is pretty annoying. You know, you might want to then replace the whole thing with just normal glass. It's totally up to you guys. I'm going to show you how to, not really correct that, but sort that out with a debug stick on Java edition of Minecraft in a second. Right, what we're going to want to do now, guys, is grab ourselves a warped slab. And we're also going to need a cut sandstone slab, smooth sandstone slab as well, alright? So I know it's a bit strange, but it's because there's a little bit of kind of detailing parts on this, just to make it look a bit different. So right on the front, we're going to have the cut sandstone slab right on the front corners of these. Leave a 2-block gap, and then we're going to have that on these two as well, like that. What I can't remember is if that one is, no, that one's a smooth. There we go. So yeah, in the middle of these ones, we're going to go up as well. So what we'll do is we'll move up to here. Have an upper slab, which is going to be smooth sandstone. Then we're going to have sandstone over the top, just slabs wise like this. Behind this middle bit, we're going to have 2 of your warped slab. And then we're going to drag our slabs on top of this layer like this. Again, guys, if you want to switch up the colours and things like that, go for it, you know. Feel free to, yeah, really mess around with this thing and get it look like working how you want it to work. Cool, so that's the kind of like really basic part of the bus. So we're going to grab a couple little bits and pieces, such as a lever and also a black stained glass pane. Let's also grab ourselves a polished blackstone button. Now the front, I'll do a couple different designs on that, so I'll show you guys a couple different bits we can do for that, but do grab yourself a dark oak fence gate. So right at the front here, we're going to have the dark oak fence gate. Punch it in there, that's going to be our little engine. It's just a little bit different, that's all I wanted to do with this one. Right on the side here where we've got the glass, we're going to put a lever on there and a lever on there. And then with our black stained glass pane, have that on the side. These are going to be our little wing mirrors for our driver. With those polished blackstone buttons, where we have those grey concrete kind of blocks, we're going to put the blackstone buttons on them like this. Not at the back though, we'll do something different in a sec. So then put these up here, put these up here, put these up here, put those up there like that. Now, I'm going to use a warped trapdoor. This just adds a little bit more kind of detail, kind of texture really to the bus. I'm going to put those on the outsides of those cyan blocks, except in the middle. Don't put it in this middle one here. I actually missed that one out. So there we go. Put that around there, there, like that. And also on that front one, like that there. On to the front of the bus now. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a dark oak sign, and we're going to place that down here like this. And then this bit I actually use for the model. Now, if you guys can, please do write down Lord Daka, because you of course found my tutorial. That would be much appreciated. So put the little name on that, and then you can put the glow ink sac on there as well. Just makes it pop a little bit more. At the top, we're going to do the kind of, you know, the route that we've got. So on this one, I've got it for the Airport Cargo Terminal 01. That's the number of the bus. So yeah, we can do something like that. So we can have this here. We're going to have 2 or 3 signs even, in fact, going all the way around. In the middle of this one, this could be our number. Let's go with 21. Let's change it up a little bit. And in the middle, I'm going to have, I don't know, Ridgeway, you know? So that's its destination, Ridgeway. Why not? So it's going to be called. I actually put orange on this one, and then use the glow ink sac to kind of boost that up. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm going to go with boost that up as being the right word. On the front now, you can either just go with a very nice simple little bamboo button, so that's what I ended up doing on mine, because again, I got really big lag problems with my item frame use. So you can do that. You can also go with just the glow item frames, they look really good. If you want to, you can also put the ochre frog light in those. That also looks pretty good. So for this one, I'm going to leave it like that there, alright? Now there is also a sign, guys, so wherever your entrance is, what you're going to do is you're going to knock out that button right up there, and then we're going to plonk this in here. So in our case, we had Ridgeway, wasn't it? There we go, and I'm going to go 01. So I'm going to push that as far over as I can. There we go, to there, apparently, or maybe I can push even more. There we go, so that's what we're going to go for. Again, orange it, and get your glow ink sac so we can then see that there. You could also do it on different lines, all that kind of stuff. It's totally up to you guys. And then onto the back, you're just going to grab yourself a mangrove button. Again, you can use glow item frames, and if you wanted to, you can put in there a red stained glass bit of there, like that. You could do normal item frames with the red stained glass as well if you don't want to make it look like headlights. Totally up to you. Or just simple mangrove buttons will also do. Again, across the back, put on your dark oak signs, and in the middle of this, if you guys can, put in Lord Daka there. That'd be awesome. I really much appreciate it. And then again, with your glow ink sac, whack that on there, just like that. So final little bit, guys, I use the dark prismarine stairs for my kind of interior stairs. Usually the buses, at least around me, have these weird, like, checkered kind of colourful patterns and stuff like that. This is the closest I could kind of come up with for it, so that's why I went with that. But what we're also going to do is we're going to get ourselves a debug stick. So I'm going to do /give my name, of course, which is Lord Daka, and then we're going to go debug stick. So it's Minecraft :debug_stick. Alright, so what this is going to do is this is going to allow us, and also, guys, if you don't have this, no problem at all. Sometimes you just don't, you know, whether it's, if you're in Java, you've definitely got it, but earlier versions you don't have it. Don't think Bedrock's currently got it. Hopefully will at some point. So towards the south, I'm just going to correct this. So what you can do is you can left click for me, and we can get that south to true. I'm also going to set these souths to false here, and this one I want to go to the north and set that to false, and that means that we can now walk through it. So you get this nice little kind of opening bit like that. I just quite like that. Now, I'm probably going to mess this up with the dark prismarine stair, because if we plonk it down, no, it's okay. Sometimes, well, I think it's usually if it's connected, it'll go wrong. I'm going to leave a gap, put in a seat, leave a gap, put in a seat, and we're going to make that all the way to the back. Actually, let's put in a nice back seat there like that. Pretty sure that's what I've got on mine anyway. That all looks pretty good then. There we go. So guys, that is it for this tutorial. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll see you on the next one.